Shalom, shalom, shalom. Just doing a quick little video. I provide one to the spirit. Of course, giving all praise and glorification to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. Calling him like YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH, and praise to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Of course, giving the bars to the Apostle Great Millstone, teacher well. And just doing a quick little video. I provide some to the spirit about rotten fruit. Because in this truth, in this word of Yahawah Shemel Shai, we had to be bringing forth fruit, meat for repentance. I have to look at that first. Before we even get into the deepest part of the lesson, look at this first. Because the brother brought out yesterday, Luke 3:8. Bring forth therefore fruits worthy of repentance, and begin not to say within yourselves, we have Abraham to our father. Or I say unto you that Yahweh is able of these stones to raise up children unto Abraham. And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees. Every tree therefore which bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. So you gotta be bringing forth good fruit. Keyword, good fruit. Now, not bad fruit, not crappy fruit. But rather the fruits of the Spirit. Of Yahawah Shemel Shai. Brother Kabar did a lesson on this as well. Now I might as well start verse 16. Galatians 5:6, start verse 16. This is say then, walk the Spirit, ye should not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary one to the other, so you cannot do the things that you would. But ye led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, immolations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revilings. It says alike. A.k.a. called the contention, strife, debate, adultery, fornication, wicked sauce, lewdness, madness, and its uttermost witchcraft, and foolishness, rebellion, etc., things like that nature. Pride, there's a lot of things, Lord willing, keep away from it, especially now anyway, because, hey, tonight is a Passover. Tonight, at around, I don't know the time exactly, at sundown, but at sundown tonight, it'll be the Passover, and that's the Lord's day of visitation of the Spirit, I should say. Spiritual visitation, not literal. Upon the inhabitants of the earth. See who's right, who's wrong, who's worthy, who's unworthy, who's eating the Passover unworthily, who's eating the Passover worthily, and things of that nature. See how it goes down. And judge them accordingly. That's 1 Corinthians 11:28. It also goes to show they're also living in the last days as well, because the Lord got to do, I personally believe the Lord got to do massive judgment. He's been doing massive judgment, especially on the Passover, but I believe this Passover got to be special. You got that feeling in the air. The Lord knows at the end of the day. The Lord wins the last one. Because Lord, we got to get out of here soon. But reading on, verse 21, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revilings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have told you in time past, a day which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. So, of course, in the flesh, we get weak, we get tempted, we get seduced, we get overcame sometimes. But the thing is, we can't stay in those things. We can't get overmastered in those things. You get overmastered in those things, you got to fall out, and the Lord got to rebuke you and cast you off. And cast you into the lake of fire, which is nuclear destruction, But you depart from those ways and from those iniquities, and do what I'm about to read, then you'll be saved. Then you'll give redemption and get preserved from the fire of destruction, of death, the ICBMs, and chariot fire as well, Reading on, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. To be meek, loving, compassionate, faithful, enduring. No. These things are the fruit of the Spirit of YAHAWASHI, being peaceful, no, showing no goodness. Those are the fruits of the Spirit, and the self-control as well, the temperance. No. Those are the fruits of the Spirit. And that's a good fruit the Lord is looking for. No. The good fruit of love. No, of righteousness. No, you're looking for that good fruit. But yet you want to bring forth bad fruit, evil fruit for Yahawah, YAHAWASHI. And you gotta do what I'm about to read, but let me just finish up in this. Indeed, our Mashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another. No. Yeah, that's that. Just saying, Shalakia. Real quick, Shalakia. Shalakia. But this book of John, chapter 15, verse 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is a husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. No. Also, well, never mind. The main point is that, hey, you want to purge your fruit, so you can bring forth more fruit. No. If you're not bringing forth fruit, then, of course, he got to take you away. He got to cut you off. But you're bearing fruit, specifically good fruit, no, got to keep you in. No. And for instance, quoting, applying this also to Romans 11, those Israelite foreigners, they got grafted in, among the holy, the circumcised, because they brought forth good fruit. Of course, they're among a wicked tree, a crooked tree. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Of course, they're among a wicked root, a wicked tree that yet brought forth good fruit. So they get grafted in upon the good tree, and the ones of the good tree that brought forth bad fruit or brought forth no fruit, they got grafted on the bad tree, And only the bad tree got cast into like fire at the end of the day, But hey, little one, we keep bearing that good fruit. Keep bearing fruit at all. Reading on, abide in me and I in you, as a branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except to abide in the vine. Nor can ye except ye abide in me. So you gotta abide in YAHAWASHI, So you gotta stick to YAHAWASHI, Because YAHAWASHI is the way, the truth, and the life. No man coming to the Father but by me. That's John. I might as well just get it right here. It's right here. John 14:6. YAHAWASHI saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. They gotta abide in YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI. Because you trying to rely on yourself, on your own works, or what you do, try to prop up yourself, that's off. That's wicked, man. So you're not relying on the grace of the Lord YAHAWASHI. Trying to rely on your own works, your own mind, your own thought, your own heart, what you do, what you say, what you think is right. You're trying to rely on that instead of banking wholeheartedly on your YAHAWASHI. Only the Lord got to cut you off. And the Lord got to make you stop bearing for fruit to begin with. Kind of like that. That's how the Lord operates, And it also goes to show that there is no hell where if you go off and you sin, you're going to get cast into the everlasting lakes of fire and brimstone. No. Because we all go off and all commit iniquity. So are we got to get cast into the lake of fire? We all sin. We all go off. We all commit iniquity, transgression. Are we got to get cast into the lake of fire because of that? No. That we broke the law, every one of us. Even King David committed adultery. Is he got to get cast into the lake of fire? Is he got to burn up? No. Is he got to burn up? Solomon committed idolatry. when he died, is he gonna get burned into the everlasting lakes of fire and brimstone? No. And where even, and if and if they say, oh, he repented and something like that, where is that written? No. But that's a complete side point. But continuing on. Verse 5. I and the vine, you're the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. But without me, you can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. No. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. No. Ye my Father glorified that ye bear much fruit. So shall ye be my disciples. I really can keep going on this. You really just keep going. I'm going to keep going on this. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. So you bearing the good fruit, a good, wonderful fruit to YAHAWASHI, the Spirit. You're abiding in the Lord's love, and He's going to hear you, and you'll be His disciple. Ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I kept my Father's commandments, and abide in His love. So keep the words of YAHAWASHI, you abide in the Father's love, Yahweh's love. Though YAHAWASHI's love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. But it's only for the Lord's joy at the end of the day. Only to the elect, because the elect are going to do this. Everyone else is not going to do it. They got to give up. They got to fall out. They got to disobey. They got to be rebellious. They got to be wicked. They got to bring forth that bad fruit. They got to get cast into the lake of, they got to get burned up. When YAHAWASHI comes, they got to burn them up. Kill them. You got to kill them and purge them in the everlasting lakes of fire and brimstone. But of course, it's not everlasting. And they're not going to burn forever. But yeah. Of course, again, I praise and glorification to Yahawah by Shem Shai, Shem QADASH, Barak Yahawah, Barak Shai, Howam like Yahawah by Shem Shai, Shem QADASH. Praise to Yahawah by Shem Shai, Shem QADASH, and of course, you demolish the positive most and teach you well. And Shalom.